What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today on this Sunday. I've got a big announcement. Guys. I've realized that if I keep on postponing some of the issues, they pile up, and I end up not producing any content. So I'm gonna be producing content here in the car. Anyway, when I get time, I have to produce content, because if I wait for me to get home, some of the times I miss the stories, and then I procrastinate and I don't give the stories at all. So today I want to talk about the first one is the issue of the lawyer of Shepherd Bushiri, Council Baloyi. He has decided to he's still considering to pull out of the case that is involving Shepherd Bushiri. And I also believe that Bushiri, he has hinted on if Malawi government doesn't treat him well, I think he's going to leave Malawi. But you tell me what you think also about the interview that he did with Malawi Times, because it says a lot about what is happening right now. If he's going to be extradited, or if they decide that he's supposed to be extradited to South Africa, what is going to happen? So I had a conversation with my brother Desmond Inkosi, who is based in Malawi, and he was giving me his opinion on this matter. And this is what he had to say when I asked him about first I asked him about the scenario. What is Council Baloyi saying, and what is his opinion? And he sent me this voice notes, and I'm going to try probably any day, if I get time, I'm going to have a conversation with him live so that he can give him his honest opinion. And also please follow him on Inkosi TV MW, Inkosi TV MW, so that you can also support his channel. Please do that. These are the details that are on the screen. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll come back after these audio messages from Inkosi Desmond.
Interview that Council Baloyi had with Times TV of Malawi last night. According to my opinion, Council Baloyi, there's one, according to what he said, and also my opinion, the council, he's afraid of his life, of losing his family, because in one of the sentences he said that he don't want one day to wake up and find out that they have kidnapped his family, wife and the children. There's a lot, and he talks about judicial in South Africa, that he don't feel good. He don't feel like if Prophet Bushiri will be extradited to South Africa, a fair judgment in South Africa. And also in the second question, I think there's two things. That's my opinion. There's two things of him afraid of losing this case, or jeopardize his career, as you ask. I can see in his eyes when I was asked it, are you planning of coming to Malawi? He mentioned that if he said it's very difficult for him to come to Malawi, in terms of he's afraid, in terms of borders may be closed, or he may risk a arrest, before he reach Malawi. And to my opinion, also, I'm saying that according to him, he was thinking of, if he can come to Malawi, for him to go back to South Africa is gonna be very difficult. And like I said already, for his family, he's also protecting his family. But it's so interesting. It's so interesting, if you see social media comments are all over. Like I read a number of them. I can see that there's a lot of support for Prophet, from different angles of Africa. I read some of the comment on social media. I could because one of the, some of the things that I can do, no fair trials because the charges are personal hatred. Another comment was like, South Africa justice say, God see, God hears, God answers by fire. My God protect me, Malawi and other legal teams of Prophet Bushiri. I stand with Prophet Major One and Prophetess Madame Mary Bushiri. So those were some of the comments that people are writing on social media in support for for Prophet Bushiri. But I can see that my opinion. I don't see Prophet Bushiri going to South Africa so soon, and that's why Council below is reluctant. He's trying to pull out just because he knows that Prophet Bushiri he cannot go back to South Africa soon, and him is gonna be like losing it all. Like he cannot win it, like he said himself that he don't trust his own judicial system. That's in.
Then my next question would be, let's say for any reason, the Prophet feels that he might be extradited to South Africa and he loses his court battle with the judicial system of Malawi, and they order his extradition back to South Africa. Do you think he's going to stay in Malawi or is likely to flee to another country? And in such a scenario, is there possibility of him fleeing to another country? And in your own opinion, what could be his next destination that he could go? And where can they accommodate him in such a scenario?
Okay, thanks for your question. To my own opinion, I feel like if Prophet Bushiri, if something happened that he's going to lose his case here of avoiding him going back to South Africa, that's I think this other day we had that debating, and to my opinion, I think his next move, he may be in one of the African countries. I don't see him flying over to Europe and though, but I'm seeing him flying to another African country. And also I think it's easy for him. He managed to vacate from South Africa, and then for him to leave Malawi, it's so easy. It's easy for him to leave Malawi and going to another country. But let's wait and see. And when his charges resume in High Court of Malawi, and that's where we're going to have a cool view, a feature for him, to whether to stay here in Malawi or to leave Malawi to another country. But my opinion, I see him leaving this country and then going to another African country. I have a feeling of him flying to some of the in West Africa. That's my opinion, my brother. That's my opinion. But yeah, same with me here. When I hear that the statement, he feel that he's unsafe here. He feel that even the government tried to stop his child to fly to Kenya to receive treatment, and he strongly condemn it. And like he said, he feel insecure too here. I mean, so that's another issue that we need to stick on that. He may just flee, without informing anyone, just for his freedom in elsewhere, not in Malawi, not in South Africa, for him to get his freedom. And also the other thing that we you and me discussed before, I remember his first after he came to Malawi, when I was arrested from Malawi police. Remember, I talked something about the relationship between Malawi and South Africa, and I'm also seeing that the government of Malawi, they don't want to show them to defend him that much. You know what I mean. In terms of relationship between these two countries, you know what I mean. So that's why another thing that he's feel insecure to be here is feeling that his country is because he is like the Malawi is like parents to him, so he feel like those parents, they are not taking care of for him. At the same time, Malawi as a nation is trying to protect themselves from the relationship which they have with South African country.
So there you have it, guys. That is the conversation that I had with Inkosi Desmond, who is based in Malawi. Please subscribe to his channel. Please follow him on Facebook. It's Comrade, Comrad Inkosi Desmond. Yeah, that is where you find him on Facebook, and also on YouTube. That is the subscription that you have to do so that you can keep updated on the issues that are happening in Malawi. He is going to keep us posted on most of the things that will be happening. But tell me what you think. Do you think Bushiri is going to leave? I strongly feel that if the government of Malawi keeps on pushing the buttons of extradition and pushing that, he's going to get to a point whereby he feels that he has to leave Malawi. Because in Malawi, to some of you who know what happened to the former president, I think Peter Mutharika, not Bingu Mutharika, Peter Mutharika, who was for the ruling party. His president was overturned by the courts of Malawi, and nothing could stop that. So that shows you that as they brag about the perfectness of the justice system in Malawi, I don't think they are going to exonerate Bushiri in some way. Yes, that's what I feel. If he feels that he's not going to get a fair trial in South Africa, I don't know. I don't think that the South African government is going to listen to that. They would want him here in South Africa. And if Malawi is going to say, we are giving you back Bushiri, what is going to be the next move of Bushiri? That will live to be seen. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. This is your boy once again reminding you that Rise Up Africa, the world is waiting for you. I'll see you again next time when we do another interesting video. Thanks for watching.